Hello there, it's Fabienne Fredrickson from clientattraction.com and the Client Attraction Business School. And today I want to let you in on a conversation that I had with one of our students of the leverage track of the business school just recently. And we'll call the student of ours John. And John, a year ago in his business, had made $800,000 in revenues. And before joining us in the business school, he noticed that he was on track to make significantly less in his business. He reported he was on track to make $500,000 in his business, a drop of $300,000. And when I talked to him about this, once he joined, he said, well, the reason that we're going down in our revenues is because we were getting the majority of our income from just one big corporate client. We have a big corporate client and lots of other little clients, but that client decided to dramatically reduce their work with us simply because they were taking a new direction. And so what John found himself, the predicament that he found himself in was that he had, he was used to getting lots of cash flow coming in all of the time, and then he became strapped for cash. And this is one of the greatest challenges that entrepreneurs and business owners experience at every level. And I've seen it with entrepreneurs who are making $8,000 a year, $80,000 a year, and $800,000 a year. That sometimes we put all of our eggs in one basket. And when that egg cracks, we have to hustle to find new money. And it can be very frustrating and it can be very scary because at that level of business, you have employees and a lot of people that you owe things to. And so on our strategy call, one of the things that we look at is simply to look at how can we increase cash flow immediately. And it's not my advice in that situation, and I hope that you can benefit from it this week, is it's not about really trying lots of new things, which is what a lot of people do in a crisis situation around increasing cash flow. It's not about doing that as much as it is about doing what's tried and trusted, tried and true in your business. So the strategy that John and I came up with on our strategy call in the leverage track was to look at where is it that he has found his best clients of all time. And in this case, it was through networking because John is wired for relationship. He's taken some assessments that we do with our students, and he's wired very specifically to connect with people easily and to create relationship and to influence a conversation. And so it was the advice was about stopping doing everything that's not working, because there's a difference between doing business and doing busyness and really looking at what's essential for bringing in the cash flow. And so we created this whole networking and marketing plan around connecting with ideal clients in the way that he's already wired to do it, right? So I want you to ask yourself in your particular, and I don't know one single entrepreneur and business owner who doesn't want to increase their cash flow, whether you're at 8,000, 80,000, or 800,000. So my question for you today my assignment for you today is to look at where have most of your ideal clients come from? Have they come from social media? Is it Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter perhaps? Is it from networking? Is it from having coffee dates and dinners and really working your referral mechanisms? Is it from speaking? Is it wherever you've gotten and really hone in on the thing that comes naturally to you at the expense of doing anything else? Okay, that is how you massively increase cash flow. The other recommendation in our strategic plan for the next few months to significantly raise back up from 500,000 to 800,000 or more is to look at putting a pause button on all of the non-essential tasks in John's day. So he was talking about working on the relationship management system and doing all of these tinkery things, if you will, in his business. And I said, let's put a pause button on all of that because his because there was this, need for cash flow, this becomes the client attraction, the client acquisition, the bringing in of new business development is the only thing that he should be thinking about right now. Morning, noon, and night. Morning, noon, and night. Not from a fear place, but from a very strategic place. So, first question I have for you is, what will you do to do more of what works? And number two, what will you stop doing right now for the next 3 to 6 months to make room for increasing your cash flow? That is your assignment and my question for you for the week. Please leave me a comment on the blog. I would love to read it, and I will see you next week. Bye.